Hello, you're with Libby from libbystamps.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. And today I thought I'd bring you this gift card that you can make with the Petal Passion Designer Series paper. And I've used the Daisy Delight as well, and some other sentiments, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. And I've put 2 panels on the inside, one that's got Happy Mother's Day stamped and some flowers. And then this panel's got a gift card holder, the gift card will slip in and out. Yes, I know, it's a Bunnings one. I got it for Christmas. And we might do some extra stamping on this panel today. So that's the card we're going to make and the envelope. So I'll come in and talk to you a bit about some stamp sets you might like to use, because in Australia we're coming up to Mother's Day, and so I thought I'd talk to you about these. There's a Mother's Flair, which has got some lovely sentiments on it. It's got some great little images for Mother's Day. Beautiful, beautiful set. It comes in clear mount and wood mount. I've got it in clear mount. Then there's the Hanging Garden. Comes in wood mount and clear mount. I've also got that in clear mount. And it's got To One of the Loveliest People I Know, which I thought was lovely and could be easily used for Mother's Day. It's also got some little butterflies and hanging gardens you could stamp. Then there's Southern Serenade. You could just... I'm so blessed. You could just stamp that bit. You could do it as a thank you or a happy birthday card. It's up to you. And of course you could use the images from this beautiful set. And it comes in clear mount as well. And the images are quite large. That's why I quite like that. It's got a nice clear thank you and happy birthday. Then if your mum's a bit quirky, you could use... Oh, sorry about that glare. You could use You've Got Style, and you could either use just the sentiments or, see, you can't improve on fabulous. I mean, isn't your mum fabulous? You've got style. Every mum's got style, some sort of style. And then there's these quirky little images as well. So they're the stamp sets that I thought you could easily use. And of course, today we're going to use a Mother's Flair and Daisy Delight. Alright, so the measurements. Just cut a normal size card. So 14.9 by 21 centimetres, scored and folded at 10.5, or let's see, 5 1/4 by 8.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4. Anyway, I'll put all the measurements up on my blog as usual. So we've just scored that card. And then I've got some pieces that I've already cut out. I've lost some pieces I already did, so don't know where they disappeared to. But anyway. Alright, this is my panel piece for the gift card bit, where you put your gift card. So this piece here. And it's 9 centimetres by 9 centimetres, or 3 5/8 inches by 3 5/8 inches. Then we've got 2 pieces of card which form the inside of the card, and they're both 14.7 centimetres by 10 centimetres, or not sure. Anyway, I'll put the imperial measurements on my blog. Could be 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then this piece is just a little smaller than that, so it's 14.5, I think. 14.5. I've actually done that to 10. So it's up to you what you do. I might take a couple off that. So we'll do that now. So I'll make that 9.8. Come in here with my trimmer and take off those. And I need to do that now because... Okay, so then you need a piece that is just a bit bigger than 1 inch by 1 inch, or 2.5 centimetres by 2.5 centimetres. And you're going to stamp a sentiment on the front of that. And I've die cut that out with the Stitched Shapes framelit dies. And it's the second smallest of those dies. And I use my Big Shot for that. And yes, every piece of card has 2 sides. And then what else do you need? A couple of scraps of Whisper White, and you need a little tiny scrap of Whisper White that's 1 inch by 1 inch or 2.5 centimetres by 2.5 centimetres. You need some scraps of vellum to punch out your daisy, so you need a scrap of Whisper White to stamp and punch your daisy, and you need a couple of scraps of vellum card to punch daisies, and you need a piece of vellum which is 2 inches by 2 inches or 5 centimetres by 5 centimetres. Alright, so what we're going to do is just put some adhesive on these bits and centre them up so they'll be ready for our card. And because you won't be able to see the vellum, you can actually put adhesive on the back of that later. So I've stamped my daisy in Night of Navy, and I'm just going to turn that over because I've got 2 vellum flowers, so I'm just going to pick one there, and these are punched out with the daisy punch, this one here, and then I'm just going to come in and add a little bit of adhesive to this one and stick that one there. This gives it a lovely effect for the daisy, just softens up the background a little bit. Alright, so that's all the adhesive we're going to use for the moment. Now, on all our corners, we're going to bring in our envelope punch board and just punch the corners. Now, with this little white one, you need to get it right in and butt it up against the 2 edges and punch down. I sort of hold it with the tip of my finger. And then you want to do the opposite side. We're not doing all the corners, just 2 opposing sides, and punch down. So that's like that. And then we're going to punch, I don't know whether I did this, but we will this time. Just round all the corners of all your pieces, and I'll be back in a minute when I've done that. Alright, that's all those done. Now I can come in with my liquid glue again and choose a side. I'll go with that side. No, I'll go with that side. Otherwise this might be a bit busy for our sentiment and our daisy that we're going to pop on. Pop that down like that. Oh, I did cut a bit off that, didn't I? Alright. Okay, and remember our sentiment that we'll do our daisy first. So our daisy that we prepared earlier. So we're just going to adhere that with some liquid glue. I'm doing it with liquid glue so that it's not too bumpy if you've got to mail it. And then come in with our sentiment, and I think we'll put that about there, a bit in the middle, and put that about there. No 2 cards are the same, are they? And this time I'm going to use a silver faceted gem. Clear faceted gem. Last time I used gold. I'll show you the 2 cards at the end so you can just see the difference. Right, so that's the front of our card done. Right, and then we're going to go to the inside, and that's where I'm going to bring in a stamp. And this time I think I'll go with Night of Navy for the sentiment. And I've used Night of Navy and crushed curry today. So just ink up your stamp and make sure it's well inked. And when you push down, make sure you don't rock the stamp. So just go straight down and up. And then I'm going to come in with some daisies. And we're going to do them in crushed curry. This little daisy doesn't seem to want to stay on. It kept falling off when I was making the card initially. So I'm just going to stamp them in the corner, and if you've got a good flat surface and you press down hard, you don't need your Stampin' Pierce mat necessarily. Alright, so that's that piece ready to go. And on this one we might go with Night of Navy. I will bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat, and you could stamp some daisies if you wanted to, but no, I think we'll just leave it with the small daisies. And if your piece of DSP is going to go there, we can stamp quite easily down in each corner, as we did with the crushed curry. then we can have a look and see if we need any more. Now, you can buy all these products in my online store, and I'd be happy to have you as a customer. I reward all my customers. So go to libbystamps.com and you can shop there online and, yeah, become one of my customers if you live in Australia. All right, we might do one more down the bottom here. Okay, so that's that one done. Now, while I've got that out, I'll do the envelope. This will fit nicely in one of our C6 envelopes. So I'll just come down to the corner and stamp into the corner and then along each edge. And then I'm going to stamp across the back this time down the bottom. There we go. All right, that should be all our stamping done. Okay, so what I want to do now is this. I want to come in with some liquid glue. Not quite sure I'm a fan of this geometric background, but, you know, if you've got DSP, you've got to use it up. You can't keep it. Chop it up and use it. All right, so I'm going to stick that about there. This was our 1-inch square, and we're going to cut from the pointy side to the pointy side in half. Now, here's where your liquid glue comes in. So what you're going to do is put a tiny bit of liquid glue just along the edge, because all you want to do is just adhere that to the edge. Now, I'm going to put my gift card about here this time. So I stick this one down so it's right on the edge, and then I'm just going to leave that to dry for a minute while I use my liquid glue to come back in and glue this into the center. And there we go. And then I've got the other piece that I stamped on. Just need to adhere that. Now I've got glue all over me. Not having a good time unless you get messy, are you? Alright, so that's that bit done. Now, this bit should be about dry. So I'll come in and we'll use the same gift card. Seeing as I don't have any others, you could pop, you know, a credit card or something in there if you haven't got a gift card at the moment. So just slide that in there, and if it needs a bit of help, just use your paper piercer. Alright, and you're going to push that in as far as it'll go. Now, same as before, on the other corner, you're just going to come in and put a tiny bit of glue on the edge. I don't know if you can see that under there, just a tiny little bit as you go around. Doesn't need much. And then come in and stick it down so it goes right up along the edge of your DSP, and it's about level with the last one you put on. And then any excess glue you can just wipe off. So we just hold that down for a second and let it adhere, and we're done. So there's your Mother's Day gift card sorted. And I'm sure Mum would be happy to get a gift card along with the bunch of flowers and whatever else you're going to give her. And of course the blue ones for this one, didn't we? So there are 2 gift cards. So you could make these for Mother's Day, Father's Day, any day really. You could make it just for a happy birthday or a thank you with a gift card in it. Anytime you need a gift card, you could make one of these. They're fairly quick and easy, as you can see. And yeah, you can use up little bits of your designer series paper as well. So that's it for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Creation, imagination, try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your